Hello, welcome them back to Lisper Podcast, and once again I am your host Tyrone. Welcome back to the Lisper Podcast. Welcome back. No, I'm welcoming myself back because I'm back. I did one episode this season. It's the second one, and I'm back. And I got poured up. Let me put it in the camera, y'all. See it? Y'all know what I drink. I gotta pour that up. Okay, player. Pour that up. Put that lid back on that thing. And I gotta start with a sippy sip. Oh, it's so good when it hits your lips, ain't it? It's like, no, let me stop. Alright, so today's episode is called Delusional. That's right, today's episode is called Delusional, and that's because, oh wait, y'all like my shirt? Ain't that decent? That's a polo that's decent, I like that. Now, I know the people on the audio can't see it, but tough titty. Tough titty, the people on the video, so if you want to say it, go on to YouTube. That's how you going to say it. But anyway, today's episode is called Delusional. That's right, it's delusional because I be talking to sports people. I be talking to people who like sports, and I try to keep it to people that's around my age. I try to keep it to older folks because them young folks don't know nothing. Okay? The young folks don't know nothing about sports. They only know about LeBron. And they don't know nothing about Jordan. And they talk shit about him. And I'm like, fuck y'all talking about? They only know about Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez, and Tank. And they don't know nothing about Oscar De La Hoya. They don't know nothing about Mike Tyson. They don't know nothing about Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, whatever. And I'd be like, what y'all talking about? So I try to keep it to people my age, but then I realize people around my age are delusional too. Y'all delusional. Y'all not remembering this shit properly. Y'all not remembering what was going on the way y'all saw it. Y'all just got in y'all head what was happening, and y'all think that was just like what was going on, and y'all delusional. Y'all is delusional about some of y'all little sports takes. Y'all are kind of insane in y'all membranes about what was happening in these sports takes. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just take some of the most delusional things that I remember that y'all said to me. I'm taking the fights and the arguments that I've had. It's not a lot. But it's outrageous. The first delusional thing I had to talk about is Mike Tyson. That's right. I'm going to take a sip to that. I cannot talk to you people about Mike Tyson. I can't talk to nobody about Mike Tyson because they jump down my throat. People are literally wants to fight me because of what I say about Mike. And they don't want none of this. I'm telling you, I'm of that age now, but I still got my shit, you know what I mean? So you don't want none. Y'all fucking delusional about Mike, but don't get it fucked up and delusional about me. I'll knock you out. Say no, listen. It's funny how I always say that, you know what I mean? I'm going to just take a pause for a second and go to a story. I always talk about that I'll knock somebody the fuck out, I'll knock you the fuck out, I'll knock this person the fuck out, I'll knock you. And I'm not that dude. I'm not that dude that's going to knock you the fuck out. I'm the dude because I'm like a show-off. I don't want to be a show-off. I'm like a party, kind of life of the show, kind of everything animated kind of dude. So I'm not knocking nobody the fuck out. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Boom, 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 boom. If you fight me in a 12-round fight, you going at least 9. You're going at least 9. I'm not trying to knock you in this shit. I'm trying to make you quit. That's right. You're going at least 9. You're going to rumble till I get tired of you. Because I ain't going in there like bang, bang, trying to knock you out. I'm going in there like boopity boop boop boopity boop boop boopity boop 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 boopity boop boop boopity boop boop boopity boop 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 boop. I want to hit you 2,000 times. I want to make you quit. I want to make you regret getting in the ring with me. I want to be able to boop, boop, boop and dance on your ass. You know what I mean? That's the kind of boss I was. So when I turn people, I'm like, I'll knock you the fuck out. No, I don't want to knock you the fuck out. I want to beat you the fuck up. Dink, bang, boom, bada, boom, bop, ba, doop, bop, bink, bang, ba, biddy, bink, bop, ba, beat. That's how my fight gonna go. My fight ain't gonna go bang. No, my fight gonna go boop, boop, bippity, boop, boop. Boop, boop, bippity, boop, 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 boop. My fight gonna sound like a Mario game or something. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. That's how I be hitting motherfuckers. I'm a Mario Brothers and shit out you. But anyway, now, let me stop. Okay? The truth is, I had too many of these. That's the truth. I'm drunk. The truth is that y'all got grand delusions of Mike. And I'm not insulting Mr. Tyson. I'm not insulting him at all. I like Mike. Mike was vicious. I like his boxing style. Mike had a great combination of speed and power. It was like unforeseen for a guy of his size and his power to have so much speed. Mike knew how to bob and weave. Mike had the head movements. Mike had the speed. Mike had the power. Mike had everything that he needed to be a good heavyweight. And he was a good heavyweight. He only lost like 6 fights. He won 50. He won 50 heavyweight fights. 44 of them was knockouts. 44 times my man knocked you the fuck out of 50 fights. You know what I mean? Well, not out of 50 fights, out of 50 wins, 44 times he knocked motherfuckers out. Okay? 6 times he didn't. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Doesn't that take away your delusion of grandeur right there? Don't that make y'all feel a little different now? Y'all realize that? Mike won 50 fights. 44 was knockouts. That means Mike won 6 decisions. Mike Tyson won decisions before. I thought Mike Tyson was a one-headed quitter. I thought Mike Tyson was taking motherfuckers out. Okay? And I said it back then, and I still say it now. When I tell people now, they act like I'm tripping, but it's been proven. Mike Tyson won a lot of fights off of intimidation. And the strategy to beat Mike was to not be scared and box his ass. That was the strategy to beat him. I said it back then. I said, wasn't nobody not boxing Mike? Everybody backing up. Everybody running. Everybody just taking wild swings. Yeah, there was people. There was people out there that took swings at Mike. But it wasn't boxing. It wasn't boxing. It was some bitch-ass scared swings. It was like, you know how when the bitches fight, and I'm saying bitches in a nice way. But you know how when the bitches fight and they just go in and they just windmilling? And they just swinging for the fences and they just trying to hit a bitch any way they can? That's how motherfuckers were swinging on Mike. Motherfuckers was going into fights with Mike and just saying, I'm going to just swing to the river entry. Hey. They was just going after Mike. They was trying to do Mario Brothers shit. And Mike was just bobbing and weaving and waiting and bang, bang, taking him out. But they wasn't boxing Mike. Nobody stepped back and really tried to box Mike. Everybody was basically like, I'm just going to swing for the fences. I'm just going to swing. I'm going to take my shots at Mike. I'm going to box him out, right? But here's the thing. I'm not even going to sit up here and make y'all take my word for it. I got it right here. I got a phone right here. I can look it up. Okay, look, right? Mike. KOs, his whole first career, right? Mike, KOs. Right? And then he ran into my man, well, I don't know who James Tillis is, but I'm going to go with my man Mitch Green, right? He ran into Mitch Green. Now, wasn't Mitch Green the one that was the gangster, right? And Mitch Green was talking all that shit, I ain't scared of Mike. I've been in these streets, all that shit, right? Mitch Green was in them streets. Mitch Green wasn't scared of Mike. Mitch Green said, you fuck him up. Now, Mitch Green was ready for Mike. And they had the press conferences, all that shit. I heard they got into a little scuffle at a bar or something. Mitch Green was not scared of Mike Tyson, right? And what happened? What happened when they got in the ring? What happened when Mike Tyson got in the ring with Mitch Green? Mitch Green was about that business. He was boxing him. Mitch Green was in there boxing Tyson, stepping back, bobbing and weaving, keeping the distance, boop, boop, boop. He was doing everything he could do. Yeah, Mike outpointed him, and I agree with the decision. Mike won the fight. But that wasn't the Mike y'all talking about, was it? No. That was not the Mike y'all talking about. Mitch Green almost beat Mike Tyson. And if Mitch Green had won that fight, if that decision would have went the other way, we wouldn't be talking about Mike like how we talking about Mike. Well, y'all wouldn't, because I know the truth. I know the deal. I'm not delusional, okay? But if Mitch Green had won that fight, y'all wouldn't be talking about Mike like how y'all talking about Mike. Y'all wouldn't be talking all that shit y'all be talking to me. Y'all wouldn't be ready to get these hands in these streets. Because that's what you're going to get. I don't know who you think. Y'all wouldn't be ready. Y'all wouldn't be about that life. Y'all wouldn't be coming at me about Mike if Mike had lost that fight. But he didn't lose it. But nobody don't remember that. Everybody just talk about how Mike fucked Mitch Green up. I've had people literally tell me Mike beat the shit out of Mitch Green. How? Mike was knocking everybody the fuck out. Mitch Green won a unanimous decision. How Mike beat the shit out of him? How that happen? What y'all talking about? Delusional. That was a delusion. That was something y'all remembered in y'all head that was dead. Wasn't true. Didn't happen. Okay? Then we can keep going. Mike just started killing them. Frank Bruno. Mike beat Frank Bruno. He TKO'd Frank Bruno in 5 rounds, right? And everybody was like, oh, Mike beat Frank Bruno. Everybody was talking shit about Mike beating Frank Bruno because Frank Bruno was big. Frank Bruno was tall. Everybody was taller than Mike. Y'all talking about how big Frank Bruno was? Everybody was bigger than Mike, yo. What are y'all talking about? Mike was short. Mike was little. Everybody was bigger than Mike. Everybody had to reach on Mike, okay? Frank Bruno just looked big. Frank Bruno looked, he looked a little better. What happened with Frank Bruno, though? Frank Bruno got TKO'd in round 5, whatever, right? But let's be clear. Let's be honest. Frank Bruno was scared of shit. Y'all watch that fight? Y'all give Mike credit for beating Frank Bruno? I don't give nobody. Look, Cone on the street. If you fight a bitch ass nigga, if you fight somebody that's scared, if you fight somebody that ain't about it, that ain't ready for you, that don't want to work for real, but he gotta fight you and you fight him and you beat him, you don't get no credit for that. You don't get no credit for that. You kind of a bully. That makes you a little bit of a bully in the streets, right? Mike bullied Frank Bruno. That's how I see it. Frank Bruno was scared. Frank Bruno was doing shit like this here, like just trying to survive. Frank Bruno was just trying to survive. And if you see the hit, did you see the hit that took Frank Bruno out? You know what I mean? It was like, come on, man, Frank. I think Frank just didn't want no more work. I think Frank just got caught up and didn't want no more work, man. Frank gracefully bowed out. You know what I mean? He basically gracefully bowed out. But that ain't the worst. That ain't the worst on this list. But Frank ain't want the business for real. Frank was kind of, he act like he wanted it. But Frank Bruno was scared of Mike Tyson, okay? And then y'all talk about Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas got a shot. Buster Douglas' mom died. Buster Douglas got a shot. Buster Douglas was a bum for real. He ain't had nothing to lose. He got that shot with Mike, right? Buster Douglas did the formula. Everybody wants to talk about, oh, Mike was reaching for his mouthpiece. Okay. Mike was reaching for his mouthpiece, though, but why was his mouthpiece out? His mouthpiece was out because he caught the 1s and 2s. Boop, back. You know what I mean? Buster Douglas ain't had nothing to lose, and he didn't care. He didn't care if he won the fight. He didn't care if he lost the fight. He didn't care about Mike. He operated on his strategy. I'm a step back. I'm a boxing. And I'm going to hope I'm going to win, but I'm going to give it the best that I got, baby. And what happened? The best that he had was enough to knock Mike the fuck out. Boop, back. And Buster Douglas wasn't even that good. Holyfield destroyed Buster Douglas. Man, after that fight, he was done. He was like, you know what? I'm done with this life. I'm done with boxing. I just wanted to see if I could beat Mike. I beat Mike. That was the pinnacle. In his career, he was so heavy shit that he beat Mike. He just said, fuck it, got fatter. Just got all fucked up. Buster Douglas wasn't that good, but look, Buster Douglas beat Mike. Okay? And y'all want to sit up here and act like Mike was sick. Y'all want to sit up here and act like Mike was grabbing his mouthpiece. Y'all want to sit up here and act like the referee cheated and it was a fluke and it was an accident and all this. Nah. Buster Douglas executed the same plan that I told everybody to execute. Buster Douglas executed the same thing that I said you had to do to Mike. Buster Douglas went in with no fear and beat Mike the fuck up. Okay? And I mean, look, if you watch the fight, Buster was going to win on the points. Mike wasn't winning that decision neither. Mike wasn't winning that decision. Buster was killing him in them late rounds. And everybody said, oh, Mike Mike was tired because Mike not used to going this late, but Mike had two decision wins before Buster. 3, matter of fact, Tony Tucker. Mike had to beat Tony Tucker by decision. So Mike went the distance 3 times before he fought Buster, okay? So don't sit up here and talk about, oh, Mike not used to fighting that long, Mike got tired, Mike got winning. All the excuses in the world y'all want to give the man. But he's a professional boxer. When you train for 12 rounds. And Mike had already been in 3 distance fights. He already won 3 decisions prior to Buster Douglas, but y'all don't remember that, though. Y'all don't remember that, though. Mike was taking him out. Mike was taking him out. That's all y'all remember, because y'all delusional. Delusional. All right, so now let's look at this. So Mike goes to prison, and then y'all want to talk about Mike going to prison and it being, Mike going to prison. Before Mike went to prison, Mike fought Ruddock. He fought Donovan Ruddock twice. You know why he had to fight Donovan Ruddock twice? Because he beat Donovan Ruddock in the first one. He TKO'd him in like the 7th round, right? He TKO'd Donovan Ruddock in like the 7th round. But Mike didn't like that, and y'all didn't like that neither. Y'all didn't like Mike's fight with Donovan Ruddock. Because even though Mike TKO'd Ruddock in that 7th round, Ruddock was putting it on Mike. You know what I mean? Ruddock was plugging Mike. Ruddock wasn't scared. Ruddock was boxing him. Ruddock had the power too. Ruddock was giving Mike some shit. Stumbling Mike. You know what I mean? Fucking Mike up a little something. Right? And Mike TKO'd Ruddock in the 7th round. He got the TKO on him, right? And then Mike was like, you know what? That wasn't my good fight. Mike was salty. The people were salty. The fans were salty. All of y'all was salty about that. I remember. Y'all don't remember? Y'all try to act like y'all don't remember that Donovan Ruddock was fucking Mike up. Y'all don't remember that first fight? Y'all got a little salty about it. And the reason why Donovan Ruddock got the rematch is because Mike was salty, the fans were salty, all of y'all was salty, right? All of y'all was salty, and y'all put Mike back in the ring with Ruddock. Oh, Mike got to fight Ruddock again. Ruddock can't be doing that. Mike got to fight him again. Mike gonna fuck him up this time. Mike gonna fuck him up this time. And what happened with that? What happened with that? Mike got back in the ring with Donovan Ruddock and boop, 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 boop. They got it on. And he didn't knock him out at all. This time Donovan Ruddock went to distance with Mike. 12th round unanimous decision. Yeah, he got the unanimous decision, but them scorecards wasn't that far away. Donovan Ruddock was maybe 2 or 3 rounds away from taking one of them judges' scorecards. Donovan Ruddock was maybe a couple of rounds away from winning that fight. So now what? Now what? And this was before Mike went to prison, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was. It was before Mike went to prison. So now Mike gets out of prison, and he gets out of prison and he fucks up Pete McNeely, and then he fucks up Buster Matthews, and then he fucks up Frank Bruno, who was scared again. Now this is the second fight against Frank Bruno, and Frank Bruno was scared again. Frank Bruno was scared again. I don't care what y'all say. Bruno was scared again. Second time. Now, hold on. Here's the other delusional thing, though. Mike got out of prison, 29 years old. Still vicious. Still talking shit. Still looking buff. Still doing the same shit he was doing before he went in. But y'all told me, oh, Mike was done after he got out of prison, man. Y'all can't talk about nothing that happened to Mike after prison because Mike was done after prison. The fuck he was not. Fuck, Mike was not done after prison. That's another thing y'all delusional about. Mike was not done after prison. Mike got out of prison at 29 years old. Fucked up Peter McNeely. Fucked up Buster Matthews. Fucked up Frank Bruno. Got Bruce Seldon. Mike knocked Bruce Seldon. Bruce Seldon got knocked out with a little graze of Mike's glove off the back of the head or some dumb shit. Fucked up Bruce Seldon. Got him a belt back. Right? Didn't he do that? Wasn't that after prison? Wasn't Mike still killing it? When y'all still talking shit? When Mike fought Evander Holyfield the first time, wasn't y'all still talking shit? Y'all was talking a lot of shit. Oh my God, y'all was talking shit. I thought Mike was washed up, but now y'all saying Mike was washed up, but back then when it was happening, when Mike got in that first fight with Evander, when he got out of prison, he got in that first fight with Evander, y'all said, oh, Mike's gonna fuck Holyfield up. Mike's going to beat Real Deal's ass. Mike was going to kill him, right? Evander was dead man walking, right? Right? Wasn't that the shit y'all was talking? And I said, nah, man. I said, Evander, I done seen Evander before he became heavyweight. Evander, he about that business. Evander Holyfield's about that work. Evander Holyfield gonna get in there and put something on Mike. He gonna show Mike. He gonna bust the Douglas Mike ass for real. And y'all was looking at me like I was crazy. I won $50. I won $50. I bet $50 on Vander. Got my money. Right? Got my money. Mike got knocked out in the 11th round. TKO. Boop, boop, baby, bop, bop, ba doo ba da. And when did I hear that whole fight? Oh, man, Vander keep holding him. You fucking ain't right. Fucking ain't right. Keep my distance. Boom, bang, bang. Mike get inside, grab that motherfucker. What? Frustrated the shit out of Mike. Mike was so mad he ain't know what to do. Then they talking about Vander headbutting him. Hey, Vander ain't lose no points off no headbutts, did he? And even if he did, even if Evander would have lost points off the headbutt, now I may be delusional because I may not remember if Evander lost some points off of headbutting Mike. But even had he lost points off headbutting Mike, it wouldn't matter. Didn't matter because he TKO'd Mike's ass. In the 11th round, Mike got TKO'd. Done. Boop, boop, kaput. Okay? And y'all want to talk about, oh, Evander was bitching, Evander was headbutting, Evander was holding. That was a strategy that worked. Keep Mike at a distance, box him off, because Evander was a superior boxer, no doubt about that. Evander Holyfield was a superior boxer to Mike Tyson, no doubt about it. Boxed his head off. Mike got inside, held the shit out of him, headbutted him, whatever he had to do, he beat him. Okay? And then when he went to the second fight, y'all was all like, oh man, Mike know what to do now. Mike ain't gonna fall for them headbutts. Mike ain't gonna let Vander grab him. Mike gonna fuck Holyfield up. Mike mad too. Mike about to do this. Mike about to do that. I thought he was washed up. I thought Mike was done after prison. No, Mike's gonna kill Evander. What? We'll see. We'll see. And what happened? Vander started doing the same shit, beating him up, frustrating him, and Mike bit a nigga ear. Mike got hungry and bit Vander's ear, not once but twice. Tried to rip that motherfucker off, like bit his ear. Like, bit him. Like, unprecedented. And now y'all was like, oh, Mike a little crazy. Mike a little fucked up. Mike shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? So Mike got disqualified and y'all let it go. Now Mike was still washed up, right? Still washed up, right? And then, what happened after Evander Holyfield? Because Mike was supposed to be washed up when he got out of jail, but he beat Peter McNeely, he beat a couple of guys, he killed Buster Mathis, he killed Frank Bruno again, he killed Bruce Seldon. He lost to Evander Holyfield, which wasn't a bad loss. The first one wasn't a bad loss. Mike went to the 11th round with a guy who had a game plan, who was a superior boxer, who was beating him up and headbutting him, doing all that stuff. Mike still made it to the 11th round. Mike still made a good showing. That wasn't a bad loss. That wasn't a loss that looked like a washed up motherfucker. Right? But y'all said Mike was washed up after prison, even though he did all of that. Then what happened to Mr. Francois Botha? What happened to his next fight after Holyfield, Mr. Francois Botha? Mike looked excellent. Mike looked excellent in there with Francois Botha. Boom, bang, boom, bang. He tore Francois up. Francois Botha was big, tough, all that. Mike tore him up. Tore him up. Francois Botha was out like 5th round? 5th round, Mike took Botha out, right? 5th round, Mike took Botha out, right? Okay, so then after that, Andrew Galata. Now Mike shouldn't have fought Galata. But look, y'all said Mike was going to beat his big ass. That ended up in a no contest bullshit fight. Then y'all called Lennox Lewis a bitch. That's right. That's right. Y'all called Lennox Lewis a bitch. I remember it finally because I was a Lennox Lewis fan. I liked Lennox Lewis a lot. I thought Lennox Lewis was the best heavyweight at the time. I thought he was better than Holyfield. Shannon Briggs was talking a bunch of shit, got knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? George Foreman was champion, but George Foreman wasn't. George Foreman, he couldn't even beat Evander. He put up a good fight against Evander, but he couldn't beat Evander. We all knew George Foreman was old. Michael Moorer lost to George Foreman, so we knew he wasn't shit. Tony Tucker was becoming a drug addict. Tony Tucker could have had a good career. Tony Tucker could have beat Mike. Tony Tucker could have beat Evander. He was a better boxer than what y'all think. And Tony Tucker got fucked up. Francois Botha was a big dummy. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I'm telling everybody, Lennox Lewis, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, is the best heavyweight boxer out there. And everybody's going, oh, Lennox? Lennox is gay. There was a rumor that Lennox was gay. But leaving it in here nor there, who cares? But Lennox was a pretty boy, and I'm like, Lennox is not that pretty because he got long hair, because he got the dreads, makes him a pretty boy. I got dreads. I'm ugly as fuck. So no. But the main thing I heard, Lennox Lewis is a bitch. Lennox Lewis is a sucker. Lennox Lewis ain't shit for real. Lennox Lewis been fighting tomato cans. Lennox Lewis is not the best heavyweight out there. Lennox Lewis ain't nobody. And Mike, still vicious now. Because back then y'all saying Mike was washed up. Now y'all saying Mike was fucked up. But back then Mike was vicious. Y'all was saying it. Mike was the man. Y'all forget. Because y'all delusional. Y'all forgot. Y'all forgot what y'all was saying back then. Y'all forgot. Y'all was coming at your boy vicious. Y'all forgot about it. And then what happened? Exactly what I told y'all happened. Lennox beat the brakes off Mike. Mike tried to hang in there. Mike did the best he could, but Lennox beat the brakes off him. You want to get the best heavyweight boxer in the business? The best heavyweight jabber in the business? One of the most accurate heavyweight punchers in the business? Somebody who had accuracy, jabs, boxing ability, and punch power? Y'all put Mike in the ring with him at that time? See what happened? Now, after Lennox, I thought Mike was done. I was like, Mike need to go ahead on and go. Because after Lennox, I was like, Mike's never going to be heavyweight champion again. Once Lennox became the undisputed heavyweight champion, I'm like, Mike's not never going to be heavyweight champion again. Mike's not never going to beat Lennox. Mike's not going to beat some of these other guys like Samuel Peters was coming up. The Klitschko's came in. Mike's not beating them dudes. Mike's not beating a Klitschko. Mike might have got beat Samuel Peters because Samuel Peters slow. Mike might have had a chance against Samuel Peters because he was big, but he was slow. But Vladimir Klitschko, no way. Vitaly would have murked Mike. So I was like, Mike, go ahead on up. But Mike still wanted to fight. McBride beat the shit out of him. McBride beat the shit out of Mike. Okay? It was embarrassing. But that was because Mike was done. Everybody, the formula was out there. The formula was out there on how to beat Mike Tyson. The intimidation was gone. And without the intimidation, Mike wasn't the same. Without being able to strike fear in his opponent's heart, Mike wasn't the same dude. So for all y'all people, and this ain't a hate on Mike, this is just reality. I'm just hitting y'all with the trigger truth. I'm just breaking it down to y'all. Because y'all didn't seem to understand because y'all remember something different. Not me. Y'all is delusional. So now I'm not saying that Iron Mike was Tin Mike. I ain't calling my man aluminum foil or nothing like that. He was still Iron Mike. He still knocked my fucking head off. No, he won't. Fuck Mike. So Mike could give somebody the business on the street. Mike might still give one of these up-and-coming boxers the business if he really wanted to. Can't let him hit you. You still can't let Mike hit you, you know what I'm saying? But, come on, man. Y'all was delusional about my man Mike Tyson. And now, for all the people on the audio, it's time for the commercial break. Because I got to take a commercial break. Because, I got one commercial and I got to take it. And for the video, people, you're going to be here with me and I'm going to have a little bit more drinky drink. Y'all going to watch me drink a little while the audio listen to the commercial. So, for you commercial folks, I'll be right back. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Mike was good. Mike was good, but Mike wasn't as good as y'all said. Mike wasn't as good as y'all trying to get at me with, man. Don't come for me, bro. Don't come for me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, cause I'm ready for the spaghetti, the linguine. Hmm, hmm. I'm gonna pour a little more so I can get through this second half. Pour a little more so I can get through this second half. But that's it. That's it. All right. All right. Let me go. All right. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do the second half right now. I'm gonna get ready. Let me get in the air and go to record and get the second half started like a motherfucker. Here we go. Welcome back, Biggie. Now, y'all was delusional about Mike. And I'm gonna go into something else y'all was delusional about. I'm just gonna do two. I'm gonna do two things y'all was delusional about. I did Mike, cause y'all was delusional about that. And I'm gonna do this right here, cause this shit right here is for my niggas in the streets. Y'all are delusional about Kobe Bean Bryant. Delusional. Insane almost. Ridiculous. About my man Kobe back here. Okay, that's my man Kobe. You see who's next to Michael Jordan right there. Okay, you see who else on this poster? LeBron's over there too. Okay, LeBron's there, Mike's on this poster, Gasol's on here, Shaq's on here. But it's mostly about Kobe, and y'all are delusional about my man Kobe Bean Bryant. Delusional as hell. And y'all want to know why y'all delusional? Because, yeah, y'all say he's great. Kobe was great. Kobe was the Black Mamba. Kobe won his championships. Kobe is one of the greatest, blah, 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 yakety, smackety, yeah. But when I put Kobe in my top 5, y'all come at me with delusional bullshit. That's right, when I put Kobe in my top 5 dead or alive, y'all come at me. Y'all come at me and come straight for me with some delusional bullshit. Okay? Number one, that's delusional. Y'all tell me that Kobe Bryant can't be in the top 5 dead or alive, can't be the greatest player of all time, can't be on the top, can't be the GOAT, can't even be in the GOAT argument because of Michael Jordan. Because Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan both played the same position. And since Michael Jordan was better than Kobe Bryant in his own position, Kobe Bryant can't be better than other people? So Kobe Bryant can't be a better basketball player than LeBron James because Kobe Bryant wasn't the best at his position and LeBron is? That's your argument? That's your claim to fame that Kobe Bryant is not better than LeBron because Michael Jordan was better than Kobe? Wow. And was Mike better than Kobe? Is that not debatable? Is it not debatable? Y'all want to be delusional and tell me that Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant is not a debate? Because I heard their attitude was the same. I heard their movements was the same. I heard that everything was basically the same with them. Michael Jordan, what abilities? What things did y'all see Michael Jordan do that y'all didn't see Kobe Bean Bryant do? I'm just curious. I'm just curious about what things did Michael Jordan do that Kobe Bean Bryant didn't do. Mike won a dunk contest. Kobe won a dunk contest. Mike went to a ton of All-Star games. Okay, so did Kobe. Okay? Mike had put fear in people's hearts. Kobe put fear in people's hearts. They called him the Black Mamba, for God's sake. The Black Mamba. Okay? So what did Mike do that Kobe didn't do? Oh, Mike won 6 championships. Kobe won 5. Ooh. Well, let's look at that, though. Because y'all got delusions of grandeur about Michael Jordan and his championships. Y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all got delusions of grandeur about that because, yeah, everybody keeps saying the level of competition. Everybody keeps saying the level of competition. Everybody keeps wanting to talk about the level of competition when they talk about Mike winning those 6 championships. The level of competition, the level of competition, the level of competition. What? What? Mike had to go through the bad boy Pistons, right? He did, but he didn't, though. He didn't, though. The bad boy Pistons beat Mike's ass. Isaiah Thomas has got more wins, playoff wins against Mike than Mike's got against him. The bad boy Pistons beat Mike's ass, okay? Mike beat the bad boy Pistons when they was becoming bad men. Okay? The bad boy Pistons was becoming bad men when Mike beat them, alright? Larry Bird had a broke back. By the time Mike started winning championships, Larry Bird's back was bad. And them Celtics wasn't that good. Magic Johnson was on his way out. Okay? Magic Johnson and them Lakers was on their way out. Okay? He didn't have a good team. Magic got those Lakers to the finals, but they wasn't good. Y'all remembering that? Them Lakers wasn't good. Them Lakers that went to the finals to play them Bulls was not good. Okay? Mike's strongest competition during his first three-peat was the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks. Who was their shooting guard? John Starks. Are we really going to say that a team who had a starting shooting guard named John Starks was really competition? The Knicks was tough because they played tough ball. But Charles Oakley wasn't a good basketball player. He's just a tough dude. Just a tough dude. John Starks wasn't a good basketball player. He was a hustle man, tough dude. He played tough, but he wasn't good. Patrick Ewing was good. Patrick Ewing was good, and I feel sorry for Pat. I feel sorry that Patrick Ewing could not get to the championship. That Patrick Ewing could not get the Knicks over the Bulls hump, but that Knicks team wasn't a team that I thought was going to win the championship. But we're not here to talk about y'all delusions of grandeur to Michael Jordan. We're here to talk y'all about y'all down playing of my man Kobe Bean Bryant. So I just want to say this too, right? So Kobe, who is a carbon copy of Mike. Kobe Bryant is what it was, a carbon copy of Michael Jordan. He modeled his game after Mike. He modeled his work ethic after Mike. He modeled his attitude after Mike. He was the closest thing to Michael Jordan that we've ever had on the basketball court. That's what I know. That's what I saw. That's what y'all told me. That's what people been saying. So if Mike is here, number one, and Kobe modeled his game completely after Mike and did everything that Mike could possibly do, Kobe could do the same shit. As far as basketball skills is concerned, as far as how you play the game is concerned, as far as everything that Michael Jordan could do on the court. Not the accomplishments. I'm just saying watching basketball and seeing that Kobe could do everything that Michael Jordan could do, Kobe could do on that court, right? But Kobe's here, Mike's here. What really made Mike better? Okay? Tell me how Michael Jordan's better than Kobe Bryant without stats. Without stats. Leave the stats out and tell me how Michael Jordan's better than Kobe Bryant. Was Michael Jordan a better three-point shooter? Hey! No! No! Here's the funny thing about the delusion of grandeur, right? Y'all thought Michael Jordan was a good three-point shooter. Michael Jordan's not a good three-point shooter. He's not even top 5, top 10. He's not even top 10 for real. Michael Jordan was what, like 32% or something. He wasn't that great at shooting threes. Y'all just remember Michael Jordan, you could hit every shot. Michael Jordan didn't miss. No, Michael Jordan missed a lot. He didn't shoot a lot of threes because he couldn't make them. He wasn't a three-point shooter. Kobe Bryant actually became a decent three-point shooter. Kobe Bryant wasn't a three-point shooter either, but he became one. Kobe Bryant put something in his game that Mike didn't have, and that was a three-point shot. Y'all forget about that, though. Y'all thought, oh, Mike can make anything. So when y'all saw Kobe hitting threes, when y'all saw Kobe being a three-point shooter, when y'all saw Kobe making three-point shots, y'all didn't give him no credit because, oh, Mike did that. No, Mike did not do that. Kobe didn't even do that early in his career. Kobe added that to his repertoire because Kobe got old and Kobe had to adapt. the three-point shot was coming into the league, and Kobe had to develop a three-point shot. He put that into his game. Did y'all also forget something else, though? Did y'all forget that Kobe Bryant, in the middle of his career, in the prime of his career, broke his finger on his shooting hand and could no longer shoot. Kobe Bryant could no longer shoot his same way because his finger was broken on his shooting hand, so his shooting mechanism was off. Kobe Bryant's shooting mechanism was off. He wasn't shooting the ball properly because his finger was fucked up. It was fucked up for a while. So what did this man have to do? Kobe Bryant had to teach himself how to shoot again. All over again. He had to change his whole shooting mechanism. He had to change his whole way of shooting the basketball in order to play. In order to play, my man had to change his whole style, his whole shooting mechanism, everything. And Kobe did that. Kobe did that. Why? Because he was excellent. He knew he had to still play. He knew he had to still make shots. He did that. Mike ain't never had to go through that kind of adversity. Mike ain't never had to change his shooting style. Nobody. Who do you know had to change their shooting style to get to be able to play? And not miss a beat? Not miss a beat? Not Mr. B with a broke finger on his shooting hand, changed the whole shooting style, had a little cast on it. Had a little, that thing was wrapped up, looked like a little mini cast on that joint. And Kobe played with that. Oh, but no, we don't give him no credit for that, right? We forget about that, right? And then when I say, Kobe got 5 championships, that was one less than Mike. Y'all hit me with the, Kobe had Shaq. Kobe had Shaq? Kobe had Shaq? Well, Shaq had Kobe too, didn't he? Y'all think that those Lakers without Kobe Bryant would have won 3 championships? I give Shaq 1. I give him 2. I'll give him 1 in LA because he was so dominant. Shaq was so dominant that I'll give him 1 in LA without Kobe. And I'll give him the 1 in Miami with Dwayne Wade. I'll give him that. But the one in Miami still shouldn't count for real because all he did was trade. He downgraded. He traded Kobe for Dwayne Wade, which was close, but not that close. It was a little bit of a downgrade, but it was enough. It was enough. But Shaq without Kobe wouldn't have won those championships. Shaq had, y'all also forget, when Shaq went to the Lakers, when Kobe first got there, Kobe was a rookie and they went in to play. Who was starting? Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel. Shaq had Nick Van Exel starting. He had Eddie Jones, who was a solid player. Shaq had a solid team before Kobe became a starter. He ain't win shit. You know why? Because he needed help. Nick Van Exel wasn't good enough. Eddie Jones wasn't good enough. Okay? That's just facts. Nick Van Exel wasn't good enough. Eddie Jones wasn't good enough. Kobe was. Kobe was, though. Kobe took Shaq over the top. Shaq didn't take Kobe over the top. Kobe took Shaq over the top. Because Shaq was already Shaq. Shaq was already dominating. Shaq already had a decent supporting cast. Shaq had Penny before that. Y'all forget, Shaq had Penny before Kobe. Shaq had Penny, Nick Anderson. Shaq had that Orlando Magic team before Kobe. That Orlando Magic team that went to the finals and got embarrassed. Embarrassed. Okay? That Orlando Magic team that couldn't beat Michael Jordan and them Bulls for real. Yeah, they beat him when Michael Jordan came back after retirement or whatever, yeah. And then what happened? They got to them finals and got the fuck embarrassed. So when y'all saying, oh, Shaq uplifted Kobe, no. I think the shit was the other way around. I think that Shaq was still Batman. Shaq was still Batman, but Kobe wasn't no Robin. See, that's the problem. Shaq was Batman, but Kobe wasn't Robin. Kobe was past Robin. Kobe was already motherfucking Nightwing. When Kobe teamed with Shaq, he was Nightwing. He was past Robin. And Shaq was Batman because Shaq was still number 1. Shaq was still dominant. I give it to Shaq. But dog, y'all acting like Kobe was just like supporting cast when Kobe was not supporting cast. No fucking way. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there was no fucking way that Shaq without Kobe was going to beat those Sacramento Kings. See, y'all forget about those Sacramento Kings. Y'all forget about those Sacramento Kings, okay? Y'all forget that the Sacramento Kings had Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, Hito Turkoglu, Peja Stojakovic. Y'all forget about that team. Y'all forget about that team that pushed it to the limit. The limit! They pushed Shaq to the limit. They was busting Shaq ass. Like Shaq almost didn't handle that. Y'all forget there was a lot of games during those series where Shaq was fouled the fuck out. Okay? Y'all forget that Chris Webber was giving Shaq business on that low post. Because Rick Fox couldn't stop him. Because Robert Ory couldn't stop him. Shaq had to get on Chris Webber. Chris Webber gave Shaq some business. Y'all forgot about that. Y'all forgot that Shaq was in foul trouble a lot of them series. Y'all forgot that Shaq, Sacramento played that hack of Shaq shit, and Shaq couldn't make them free throws. Y'all forgot those games when Kobe had to take them home and did it. One of the greatest plays in basketball history came, Shaq made the play, but who made the pass? Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget about that oop? That oop that's on every ESPN highlight. That oop that Shaq goes, woo, runs down the court, and everybody celebrating they bust the King's ass. Who made the pass? Who did it? Who made the pass? Who got that assist? Who gave Shaq that? Kobe Bryant did that. Oh, yeah, but y'all forgot. Y'all don't remember. Kobe ain't that great. Kobe had Shaq. Kobe had Shaq. And that's all y'all say about them first three championships, acting like Kobe didn't average 25 points per game during those championships. Acting like Kobe wasn't the primary defender in those championships. Shaq wasn't the primary defender. Look at the championships. Look at the championships. Go ahead and look. Take a look at the championships. Take a look who they played. Take a look who they played. Okay? Shaq. When they had to beat the Kings, when they had to go through the Kings, Shaq got abused by Chris Webber, but primarily Shaq had to guard Lottie Divac. Lottie Divac down. Lottie Divac. Meanwhile, Kobe Bryant was chasing around one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. Kobe Bryant was chasing around Peja Stojakovic and Hito Turkoglu, two of the best shooters at that time in the league. Kobe was chasing them motherfuckers around. Hito, Peja, Kobe had to guard them. Shaq didn't guard them. Kobe had to put in that work. When Mike Bibby was fucking schooling Derek Fisher, Mike Bibby take Derek Fisher over. Derek Fisher's a good defender, but Mike Bibby was taking him over. When Mike Bibby fucking bap on Derek Fisher, who had to run over there with the help defense? Kobe. Shaq didn't have to do that. Shaq didn't have to play that defense like that. He had to guard Lonnie. And yeah, Shaq always going to be a rim defender because he was so big, but I mean, Hito, Stojakovic, these motherfuckers didn't have to get to the rim. They didn't have to get to the rim. They didn't have to play no inside game. And the person who played inside game on Shaq, the person who had to get to the rim was Chris Webber, bust Shaq's ass. He bust Shaq's ass. Chris Webber was giving the business up. Okay? Okay? Okay, so that's how they had to get to the finals, right? And then before that, the Lakers played the Spurs. The Spurs was the Lakers' main competition, right? And what did my man Tim Duncan do? Tim Duncan was the shit. Tim Duncan made a name. Tim Duncan made a name for himself playing the Lakers. Okay? And who had to primarily guard him? Who had to primarily stop Tim Duncan? Who was inside the paint? Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. And how many times we had awards with them? Okay? How many times we had awards with the Spurs? What we had to do to get through the Spurs? You think Shaq would have got through the Spurs without Kobe? You think that? You out your motherfucking man. That's slow. You on the spectrum for that. Not to insult nobody on the spectrum, but I mean, you people. That's bad. That's bad for you to think that. If you think that, you know, go get tested. Get tested. Get checked out. All right, get checked out. All right? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all forget. Y'all forget. But let's look at the finals. Look at the finals. Okay, so they played the New Jersey Nets. Now, the New Jersey Nets wasn't that hard. I ain't gonna lie, the New Jersey Nets wasn't that hard. They was led by Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd, who wasn't that great. Derek Fisher had him on there. They ain't have nobody, but I mean, Shaq, who had Shaq at the guard? Shaq had to basically stop Kenny Martin. Kobe had to worry about Richard Jefferson and a couple other people. Shaq had to stop Kenny Martin. That was an easy victory for them. Okay, cool. They played them Sixers. Who them Sixers had? Who them Sixers had? Iverson. That's it. And Shaq didn't have to guard Iverson. If Iverson was abusing Tyronn Lue, Kobe had to get on Iverson. Kobe had to try to stop Iverson. Kobe had that defensive charge. Shaq didn't have to do nothing. He was playing against an old-ass Dikembe Mutombo. It was easy for Shaq. Kobe the only one that had to put in work. Kobe was the only one doing that Sixers finals that had to put in work. Okay? Even in India, and then they beat the Pacers. Kobe was the only one who had to put in work. The Pacers didn't have no big center. The Pacers didn't even have a big power forward for real. Who was it? Davis? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Shaq didn't have to put in work on both ends of the court. Shaq didn't have to worry about defense too much during those final reigns. Kobe had to play the best guy. Kobe had to guard the best guy on every team. Because the best guy on every team wasn't inside. The best guy on every team wasn't inside. Yeah, you want to say Chris Webber was the best on the Sacramento Kings team, but no. So Stojakovic and Hito Turkoglu was the ones who was beating us. Chris Webber did his thing, but Kobe hadn't played that defense on Hito, if Kobe wasn't chasing Stojakovic around, if Kobe wasn't helping on Mike Bibby when he was fucking abusing fucking Derek Fisher, come on, just go back, look at the real deal. And I hate to bring Jordan back into it, but Kobe had Shaq. Y'all don't want to talk about how Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest defenders in NBA history. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen, who was a great defensive player. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen, who was a great wingman. If Michael Jordan was Batman, Scottie Pippen wasn't Robin neither. Scottie Pippen was like Nightwing too. Not to mention he had Steve Kerr. Lakers ain't had nobody like that. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen, who can get points, who can get buckets, who can defend. Michael Jordan also has Steve Kerr, who can hit the three. Who can hit the three on the Lakers? Tell me. Oh, y'all want to talk about Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob? He averaged 7 points per game. Robert Horry averaged 7 points per game. He wasn't the 3-point shooter that Steve Kerr was. He wasn't B.J. Armstrong. You see what I'm saying? Y'all forget about that. Y'all forget Mike had two of the best defenders on the same team. He had Scottie Pippen and Ron Harper. Ron Harper was a top defender in this league. Y'all forget about that too. Y'all act like Michael Jordan didn't have top defense, okay? Bill Cartwright, good defender. Bill Cartwright wasn't making no shots, but Bill Cartwright was a good defender. Y'all forgot about Will Perdue. Y'all don't give Will Perdue no credit. Will Perdue can knock down a 15-footer like nobody's business, and y'all act like y'all don't respect that. Will Perdue spaced the floor for Mike because defenders had to pull out of the basket because you give Will Perdue 15 feet and he'll knock that motherfucker down. Will Perdue can knock down a 15-foot jump shot as a center. Y'all forget about that, though. Y'all don't count that, though. Y'all don't count the fact that Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen, small forward, defender, slasher, perennial guy. Then he got Tony Kukoc, good spot-up shooter, good, decent defender, a guy that could create his own shot. Then he still had Kerr on the outside, who can hit threes. He had a mid-range shooting fucking center, right? Mike had more help than Kobe. Mike had more help than Kobe. Yeah, he didn't have Shaq. He didn't have somebody that dominant. But Scottie Pippen could give you 30 points if he wanted to. Scottie Pippen can play more, the defense more Mike needed. There was no centers in the league dominating. I mean, it was just Patrick Ewing. But Scottie Pippen played more pivotal defense than Shaq did. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that. Then y'all want to talk about Mike having MVPs. Come on now, Kobe Bryant was burnt out of MVPs, bro. Kobe Bryant was burnt out of MVPs because after Shaq left, the Lakers hitched their wagon to Kwame Brown. Forget about that. You forget about Kobe had to deal with Chris Mim. Kobe had to deal with Kwame Brown. Kobe had to deal with Derek Fisher leaving. Okay? Derek Fisher left. Chris Mim was there. Lakers picked Kwame Brown. Kobe had years to deal with the Lakers actually not bringing him in anybody. Kobe Bryant didn't get any help at a time when teams was forming. Teams was doing good. Okay? Y'all see Chris Nash? I mean, not Chris Nash, Chris Nash. Y'all see Steve Nash? Steve Nash won 2 MVPs when Kobe Bryant was significantly better than him both seasons. You know why Kobe Bryant didn't get those MVPs? Because the Lakers sucked. Kobe Bryant put up them stats by himself on bad teams. Kobe Bryant struggled to get them Lakers just into the playoffs. But if y'all want to talk about stats, Kobe had way better stats than Steve Nash. Steve Nash got those MVPs because his team was good. Not because he was better than Kobe. Dirk Nowitzki, I love Dirk. I love Dirk Nowitzki. I love Dirk. But Dirk got that MVP because the Mavericks was the #1 team in the league. Mavericks won the championship that year. Kobe had better stats than Dirk. All across the board, he had better stats. Tim Duncan won an MVP. Kobe had better stats. Okay? So Kobe, MVP wasn't based on what you was doing on the court. MVP was based on you and your team. Because you had to make your teammates better too, right? Them cats that was playing with Kobe didn't want to be better. Kobe tried to make them better. He argued with Kwame Brown. He tried. He did his best to make them better, and just, you know what I mean? When they ain't talented, they ain't talented. And y'all trying to act like he had talent. Y'all trying to act like he had help. After Shaq left, Kobe got zero help. And then y'all want to bring up, oh, he asked the Lakers for a trade. Why? They disrespected the fuck out of him. Kobe said Kwame Brown not it. Chris Mim is not it. Smush Parker's not it. He told him that. And they said, look, we did what we did. You know what I mean? Fuck you, Kobe. So Kobe said, oh, well, fuck y'all, I'm going to leave. And when Kobe said he was going to leave, what happened? Lamar Odom came. And y'all want to sit up here. Yo, here's the funny part. Y'all want to sit up here to discredit Kobe. Y'all want to put Lamar Odom up here when that motherfucker's down here? Y'all want to put Robert Horry up here when that motherfucker's down here? Nobody talks about Rick Fox except to discredit Kobe. Rick Fox is to discredit Kobe. Glenn Rice is to discredit Kobe. Isaiah Ryder is to discredit Kobe. Because everybody's like, oh, remember Glenn Rice was on the Lakers? Remember Isaiah Ryder was on the Lakers? Remember that? Who the fuck? Y'all talking shit. Y'all talking shit. Because nobody thinks Glenn Rice was some kind of player that was going to fucking set the world on fire. Nobody thought Glenn Rice was some player that was going to lead the championships. Robert Horry ain't no Hall of Famer. Robert Horry averaged 7 points per game for his career, okay? Robert Horry won more championships than Michael Jordan did. If y'all want to say Robert Horry was a good player, my Robert Horry ain't on nobody's GOAT list. He won more championships than Michael Jordan. Didn't he? Yes, he did. Because Robert Horry got 7 of them things. 7 of them rings. Y'all ain't saying nothing about Robert Horry. And Robert Horry won rings with the San Antonio Spurs, and nobody's talking about that. Because the only time y'all bring Robert Horry up is when y'all want to discredit Kobe Bean Bryant. Get the fuck out of here. Be for real. Stop being delusional. Tell the truth. Okay? And what happened? Kobe Bryant got Lamar Odom and Pau Gasol, right? He got Lamar Odom and Pau Gasol. When Kobe started talking that trade shit, they said, all right, we're going to do something. They brought in Lamar Odom, Pau Gasol, and they brought Derek Fisher back. Now, Derek Fisher, Kobe liked Derek Fisher. They worked good together. Derek Fisher worked for Kobe, but Derek Fisher ain't no world beater. Derek Fisher ain't no top point guard. Derek Fisher ain't making nobody Hall of Fame. Derek Fisher ain't never been an All-Star. Never. I don't think Derek Fisher got not one. Oh shit! I stole my shit. I don't think Derek Fisher got not one All-Star on his fucking his statistics or nothing like that. Okay. So now, they bring in Paul Gasol. Hold on, I gotta, for the audio people, y'all ain't gonna hear it, but for the video people, they only give you half an hour on the audio, so I had to stop the video real quick. I mean the audio, not the video. Y'all see me on the video. Fuck it up. I had to stop the audio real quick because they only give me half an hour. I was at 29 minutes, so I just had to pause the audio. So that's why I stopped, and I'm about to turn the audio back on, and then we'll get back to it. You know what I mean? This is just the bullshit. But here we go. All right. So the Lakers got Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom, and they brought Dave Fisher back, right? And they had I don't know, no, Shannon Brown was before that, so he was before that, but they got Lamar Odom, they brought Dave Fisher back, right? And they got Paul Gasol, right? And what did y'all all was saying back then? What was y'all all saying back then? Back then, y'all was telling me that Paul Gasol was washed up and he was a bitch. Y'all called Paul Gasol a bitch. Y'all said Powell was soft. Y'all said Powell was no Shaq. Powell wasn't that good. Lakers wasn't going to win no championship with him. Right? Y'all said that Boston got Kevin Garnett. Remember, Boston formed the Big Three. Boston formed the Big Three. Y'all remember that? Boston formed the Big Three. And y'all told me, oh, the Big Three's Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. They had Kendrick Perkins on that team. Boston was the team to beat. Lakers ain't got a chance. Paul Gasol's soft. Lamar Odom is a bum. Y'all told me Lamar Odom was a bum back then. Back then when it happened, y'all told me Lamar Odom was a bum. Y'all told me Paul Gasol. That's what y'all called him, Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol is what y'all called him back then. Bitch ass Powell. Right? Lakers wasn't going to win shit. Boston had the Big Three. LeBron was coming up, too. Yeah, here it is. LeBron was in Cleveland, and LeBron was coming up. LeBron was the man now. Kobe was done. LeBron was number one. King James! That's what y'all was telling me. King James. And I said, all right, King James. All right. Kobe Bean Bryant's going to have something to say about that. I said it. I said, Kobe's going to have something to say about that. And when y'all said, oh, man, look at this. Look, you know, who he got. But look, y'all didn't understand the whole concept that Kobe was smart. Because Kobe wanted to leave the Lakers, right? And they got Gasol and they got Odom, and Kobe stayed. Kobe said, cool, Kobe signed another contract. Why he did that? Because Kobe was smarter than y'all. Kobe knew he could work with Powell. Kobe knew that Powell was a jump shooter. Kobe knew that Powell was going to spread the floor out because Powell was a center who can hit that mid-range shot. Kobe knew that. Kobe knew that Lamar Odom, despite whatever he had, he knew Lamar Odom was going to play defense. He knew Lamar Odom was going to get rebounds. And Kobe knew that Lamar Odom knew how to hit shots. He brought in Ron Artest. Ron Artest came in, and y'all was all like, what is Ron Artest doing there? Ron Artest ain't nobody, but Kobe knew Ron Artest brought that dog. The Lakers ain't had no dog. Y'all said Paul was Gasol. Lamar Odom was nobody. Derek Fisher was a dog. Y'all don't know Derek Fisher was a dog, but he wasn't doggy enough. But oh yeah, Ron Artest is that dog. Ron Artest is the pit bull. Now I got the pit bull in the mama state. Kobe knew something y'all didn't know. Kobe peeped game. Kobe said, I can work with this shit here, boy. I can work with this shit here. Y'all didn't know. And what happened? Lakers went to 3 championships in a row. 3 in a row they was there. 3 in a row the Lakers was in the NBA Finals. Right? And the other thing, too, y'all didn't know. LeBron, King James was crowned. King James was crowned before he went over. King James was crowned before he played, right? King James was crowned. Y'all think Kobe didn't notice that? Kobe didn't notice y'all was over there calling this boy the king? And Kobe was like, what? What? I'm chopped liver over here? Okay, LeBron, Mr. King James, get here. Because I'm waiting on you. But no. King James couldn't get past the Boston Big Three. He could not get past the Boston Big Three. No, he could not. And Gasol was soft, right? And that's what y'all said. Now Now when I talk about it, y'all say, oh, Kobe had Shaq. Then when I talk about what happened later, what happened when Mr. LeBron came and Kobe still won 3 championships? Oh, he had Gasol, he had Lamar Odom. Y'all told me Lamar Odom was washed up and was a bum when he got him. But now the story changed when he won them championships. The story changed, right? Y'all changing y'all story up because y'all was delusional. Y'all delusional. Lamar Odom was what y'all said he was back then. He was. He was. He was exactly what y'all said he was, but he ain't never played next to my man Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant knew what to do. Kobe Bean Bryant knew how to elevate my man. Gasol was soft. He was soft. Y'all weren't lying back then. I called him Gasol myself. I said, damn, man, why we get this bitch ass? Gasol ain't tough. I said it myself. I said it back then. He was what he was, but he ain't never played with Kobe Bean Bryant. Y'all ain't giving Kobe the credit for doing what he did. Y'all not giving him the credit. Y'all talk shit about him back then, and now y'all trying to degrade them. Now y'all trying to degrade the Saul now because Kobe made him better, and now they don't fit y'all argument. Delusional. Y'all had a delusion of what y'all saying. It was delusional. Y'all act like, oh, Kobe had so much help. No, Kobe made them. Kobe made them. Gasol even tell you. Gasol even tell you that Kobe made him that champion. He'll even tell you. But look, we was waiting for LeBron. LeBron ain't come. LeBron didn't get there. LeBron didn't make it there. And to this day, I'm mad. To this day, that's my beef with LeBron. That's my only beef with LeBron James was because you came into the league, King James, and I had my Black Mamba, and I was like, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get that show down. Let's have it. Let's shut this kid down. Like Kobe. Show LeBron what it's hitting for. And LeBron never made it to the dance. He didn't show up. LeBron did not show up. And yeah, the big three, they came and they conquered. They came, we got to the finals, they got to the finals, and they beat our asses. That's right. The big three beat Kobe. They beat the Lakers. They was the shit. It wasn't enough. Gasol was weak. Lamar Odom was bad. And y'all said that. Y'all said that when them Celtics beat the Lakers. Y'all said, see? Told you. Told you, LeBron. Told you that Gasol was bullshit. Told you Lamar Odom wasn't that. Told you Derek Fisher wasn't that good. Told you Kobe's done. Y'all said all of that shit. Y'all was all about Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. Y'all was all about them. And then them motherfuckers lost. And we had to go back. Lakers went back. Kobe went back. Gasol went back. Odom went back against Dwight Howard. And I was mad about that because I didn't want Dwight Howard. I wanted the Celtics. I wanted LeBron. I even wanted that big three, or I wanted LeBron. We got Dwight Howard. Took him out. Easy. Early. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm saying it. Early. Took him out. No problem. Right? That's what Kobe was supposed to do, though, right, y'all? Oh, yeah, he won Orlando Magic. Oh, he beat Dwight Howard. Y'all was calling Dwight Howard motherfucking Superman, though. Back then, Dwight Howard was Superman. But now, when I talk to y'all about Kobe, y'all go like, oh, they beat Orlando. Dwight Howard was corny as shit. No, he was Superman, wasn't he? Wasn't he Superman? Wasn't Orlando that business? Because they beat your precious LeBron. Because they beat your precious King James. Orlando was that work, right? Orlando was a good-ass team because they beat King James. Remember that? But Kobe and Mr. Gasol and Mr. Crackhead Odom took him out. Did he not? Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I'm not wrong. Because Kobe took him out. Finals MVP. Championship. Boom. And then we waited. Because the big three was going down. The big three was done. They was Donnie Ruski. Oh my God. The big three was over. It was over for them. They already lost. They done. Ain't nobody checking for them. And what they do? They said, oh no, yeah. Wait, hold my beer. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen said, hold my fucking beer. We ain't done. And they came back. And guess what? We was back. We was back. Kobe was back. Gasol was back. Remember Gasol? He was back. Odom was back, right? And we came back, right? And we got back in there. And what happened? What happened? Who won the championship? Who won the championship? Who beat the big three? LeBron couldn't do it. LeBron couldn't beat the big three. LeBron has never beat the big three. LeBron couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He had no hope. He was done. Who did it? Kobe. Kobe did it. With Gasol. With Lamar Odom, who y'all said was bad. Now y'all giving him credit. Y'all only giving him credit to discredit my man Kobe. Because y'all delusional. Y'all was delusional about my man Kobe being Bryant. So, I'm going to say this, right? My top, okay? Now, I'm not even going to even sweat this shit. Because the truth of the matter is that the greatest, the GOAT, the GOAT, greatest of all time NBA basketball player, greatest of all time, is my man Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm not being delusional. Kobe, I just said it. Kobe could do everything Mike could do on the court. Kobe could get all the stats that Mike got if he wanted to. Kobe could be Mike. Kobe could shoot three-pointers better than Mike. Kobe had Shaq, and Mike had more help than Kobe. I'm telling you, Mike had more help than Kobe. Michael Jordan had more help than Kobe. And I'm still saying right now that the GOAT of basketball is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But the number two, second place, second GOAT in my top five is Kobe Bean Bryant. Because if Michael Jordan's number one, then Kobe's number two. When y'all talk about God, y'all say, get God-like. Be God-like. Y'all say Christians want to be in the image of Jesus Christ, right? Christians want to be in the image of Jesus Christ, right? Well, Kobe was a saint. Kobe was one of the disciples. Kobe was John. If Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, Kobe was John the Baptist. Okay? If Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, Kobe was John the Baptist. Okay? Y'all want to talk about LeBron? No. LeBron didn't do what Kobe did, man. LeBron didn't do what Kobe did. Look. LeBron had more hope than Kobe. Y'all keep talking about Shaq, but Shaq was just one person. That Lakers team with Kobe and Shaq wasn't great. It was not great. Y'all want to act like it was great, but it was not a great team. It was just Kobe and Shaq. That's it. And now these teams got to have at least 3 All-Stars. You got to have at least 3 players. Michael Jordan had more help than Kobe had with Shaq. LeBron had more help in Miami than Kobe had with Shaq. LeBron had more help in Miami than Kobe had with Gasol and Lamar Odom. Okay? LeBron had more help in Miami. LeBron arguably had more help in Cleveland because y'all wasn't giving Lamar Odom and Gasol no credit. Y'all always say LeBron didn't have help in Cleveland, but come on now. Y'all didn't give. What about when he had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love? Y'all gonna tell me that y'all would take Lamar Odom and Paul Gasol over Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love? No. So stop the bullshit. Stop the delusion. Okay? I got a list. Here's the order of my list in the fin. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Kobe Bean Bryant, Irvin Magic Johnson, LeBron King James, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's my top 5. Dead or alive, that's my top 5 GOAT list. That's it. And y'all, and here's another thing. And I'm gonna close this out with this. This is gonna be the end of my podcast. I'm gonna close this out. Bill Russell won 11 championships. Unprecedented. MVPs. All of that shit y'all say about Bill Russell, right? And I never saw him play. I never saw him play, so I can't go off the eye test. I can't go off the eye test. Never saw Bill Russell play, I ain't gonna lie. I never even saw a video of Bill Russell play. I never watched Bill Russell play. I never saw a video of it. I don't know about the eye test as far as Bill Russell's concerned. But if y'all ever come at me about Kobe with the stats, if y'all ever come at me about Kobe with the stats, and y'all putting Bill Russell above Kobe Bryant with the y'all gonna put Bill Russell above Kobe Bryant? Because everybody that comes at me about Michael Jordan with Kobe comes with the stats. Michael Jordan scored more per game or some shit. Michael Jordan had more MVPs or some shit. All that. Y'all wanna come at me with that shit? Then don't talk to me about Bill Russell, because Bill Russell's stats was terrible. Okay? Shaq had better stats than Bill Russell. Wilt had better stats than Bill Russell. Kareem had better stats than Bill Russell. Jordan had better stats than Bill Russell. Kobe had better. Like, there's so many people who have better stats than Bill Russell. So don't come at me with the stats. Don't come at me with the stats on Bill Russell. I ain't seen him play, and neither did you. So I'm not putting Bill Russell in my top 5 because I didn't see him play, and the stats ain't it, because Bill Russell's stats ain't it. It was a different time. It was a different way the game was played. It was a different era. I didn't see what Bill Russell actually did on the court. He don't have an eye test, but you can't use the stats. You cannot use the stats. No fucking way you can use the stats. There's no fucking way. No way. And for the people who want to use the stats, then don't bring up Robert Horry, because Robert Horry's stats was fucking suck. Y'all always bring up Robert Horry when y'all talk about me. When I say Kobe was the best, and I say Kobe ain't had no help. Oh, he had Robert Horry. Oh, look at the stats. He had Glenn Rice. Look at Glenn Rice's 3-point shooting stats. You know what I mean? No. Because if y'all want to use the stats, then Bill Russell ain't had them stats. Don't be delusional about that. Now, for the people who saw him play, I can talk to y'all, but for the people who didn't, the people in my age group, the young boys, don't talk to me about Bill Russell. He ain't had his stats. He ain't had his stats. That's just facts. So there it is. Y'all was delusional about Mike. Y'all delusional about my boy Kobe. And if y'all don't know why I love Kobe so much, listen, time out. Truth be told, I was a Lakers fan before Kobe, right? I was a Lakers fan since I was a kid, since I was a baby boy, because when I grew up in Philadelphia, the only basketball games you could watch was the Sixers games, the Celtics games, and the Lakers games. That was it. They didn't show no other basketball in Philadelphia. It was either the Sixers, because we was in Philadelphia and they showed all the Sixers games, or you could watch the Lakers because they was Showtime, they was primetime, or you could watch the Celtics because they was Showtime, they was primetime, they had Larry Bird or whatever. Those are the only teams that I really had to choose from. Yeah, I could see the Sixers play the Washington Bullets, but I don't know who the fuck Washington Bullets is because I don't see them that much. I can see the Lakers play like the Denver Nuggets. I don't know who the fuck the Denver Nuggets is because I don't see them that much. But I saw the Lakers a lot. I saw the Celtics a lot. I saw the Sixers a lot. And when I saw Magic Johnson and Byron Scott and James Worthy and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I was like, oh shit! I was Showtime too. I was Showtime than a motherfucker. So I was a Lakers fan before Kobe got there. I was a Lakers fan. Eddie Jones was my favorite player before Kobe at that time. Magic, my favorite basketball players growing up, Magic Johnson. And then it went to Eddie Jones because I was a Lakers fan. And I hated Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, I can give him props now, I can give him credit now, but when I was a kid, I hated him. I was like, oh, fuck Mike. He keep doing this shit to me. I hate him. Fuck him. I hated Isaiah Thomas. You know why. I hated Larry Bird. You know why. I love him now. I appreciate Larry now. I appreciate the shit out of Isaiah Thomas. I appreciate Mike now. I hated him growing up. Oh, shit, I hated him. But that's what I'm saying, though. I was a Lakers fan before Kobe. But I do have a connection to Kobe Bryant. And I have a podcast episode back, Kobe Bryant episode where y'all can go back and listen to. And y'all can understand my connection to Kobe. Y'all can understand where Kobe has a solid, hardcore place in my heart. But I'm not being biased on this list when I say y'all fucking delusional. I'm not being biased when I say that. Kobe Bryant's got a big place in my heart, I admit that. But y'all gotta admit y'all delusional, okay? Y'all gotta admit that y'all not remembering the shit properly. Y'all gotta admit that y'all is changing the narrative to fit your little opinions. Same thing with Mike. Same thing with Mike. Mike Tyson was great. Mike Tyson had the speed. Mike Tyson had the strength. Mike Tyson had everything, but Mike Tyson was not what y'all saying he was. Mike Tyson was not what y'all arguing with me about, and I stand on it. And with that being said, I got to go. I got to go. This episode is over. It's done. I'm done with it. I can't. I proved my point. And now I'm going to give my shout-outs. I don't really have shout-outs to give this week because I gave my shout-outs on the last episode. So my shout-outs this week is to Taisha Sweets. Taisha Sweets. That's my cousin, and she got a little bakery, and shit's on point. So if you need some cupcakes, you having a birthday party, or you done did some dumb shit, you know, we do dumb shit. You done did some dumb shit, and you owe your girl a little something, go get them chocolate strawberries over there. Go hit up Taisha Sweets. My cousin, just look her up, just Google it, Taisha Sweets, or go on Facebook, type in Taisha Sweets. You'll find her, and she's got a little shop right here in West Philly. Go out there, check my cousin out, get some good shit, and then thank me for it. And can you buy me something? Can you give me a milkshake? She got some good ass milkshakes, I'm telling you. She got some good ass milkshakes in there. Can you buy me a milkshake? Buy me a milkshake if you go over there. But tell her cousin sent you when you go. Tell her Tyrone said get your ass over there. Other shout outs to my sisters, man, like to my family, you know, like. My sisters is fucked up, but, you know, I love them. So I'm going to shout them out on this show because I never shouted them out. I shouted out my brothers last time. So let me shout out my sisters this time. I'm not naming them. I'm not naming them because they don't want to be named. I ain't even going to talk about it. But anyway, that's the end of the podcast episode. I shouted out my cousin Taisha Sweets. Go get some sugar, give me a milkshake. Give me a milkshake strawberry. I want it. I like that. And get some chocolate covered strawberries for your lady. She'll love them. And that's it. That's it. Peace. Peace out. Peace out to the video too. I'm getting to y'all too. I'm about to hit it. Oh, before I hit it out. Before I hit the video out. One more time. Look at my shirt. One more time, check my shirt out. Look at that. That's the polo man right there, and little dots. And these dots are like rubbery too. They like rubbery. And look at this. Look. Oh wait, wrong one. Look. That's off the rim down the sleeve. Look. It says right. It's where y'all can see the little rim part. I can't get to. How do I get to the? Oh, here it is. Look at the sleeve. Check it out. Oh, big pimpin' spin. Oh yeah, the hair too. You like the hair? You like the hair? I got it twisted, ain't all fucked up. You like that too? Yeah? Y'all like that. I like that shit. Holla at your boy.